What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hambone Fishing. My name is Graham, which honestly I don't think I've ever said on this channel what my actual name is. I think it's always just been Hambone Fishing. My name is Graham, just like the cracker. I've been called it all my life, so you're not the first one to say it. Anyway, just to kick this video off, I will be fishing Lake Norman today, or tomorrow really. But anyway, this is still about a week ahead of the Hobie Open and the QCKDF trail event. So this will probably come out after, I'll probably release this after both days of my Hobie event. But just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the new Biz Baits Ned Dizzy. So this is a bait that they just released literally yesterday at Bassmaster Classic. It is their version of a Ned rig bait, but this thing is going to be very versatile. I think this is going to be a great drop shot bait, a great finesse jig trailer, obviously great on the Ned head, but you can kind of see here, just so this is their summer craw color, kind of see the bait here and understand why it would be a great drop shot bait as well as Ned rig bait. I will probably be throwing this quite a bit tomorrow on Lake Norman. I think it's going to be a big player in the Hobie Open, just as the Ned rig is going to be overall. A lot of spotted bass in that lake. Another thing that Biz Baits has now are these hats too. Check these out on the site. There's a ton of different colors. I've been waiting impatiently for these. You can see they're high quality. They're a little shallow for my big noggin, but it's just what it is. Also got my catch board in. I went with the orange color. This thing is a monster compared to the hog trough, but man, I understand why what caused it came up, but also I think this is, obviously it's going to last a lot longer and it's going to be more rigid. I don't have to worry about breaking it. In fact, I can use it as a backup paddle if I want to. I could use it in self-defense if I want to. And you know I'm rocking Biz Baits on the end here. And then this little guy is the Flip It. This is a tourney ID holder that rotates here and it Velcros on the back, which is pretty cool. So, you know, I could put Velcro all the way along if I wanted to, but honestly, the fish is always going to be at the bump, so may as well just have it at the bump there. And it's metal, so it's not going anywhere. Might have to replace the Velcro every now and then, but really nice ID holder as well. So overall, you know, I'll see kind of what, hopefully I'll catch a few tomorrow and be able to test this thing out before. But I would recommend, my club does have a big supporter in RoboHawk tethers. I don't have any. I'm probably just going to use some paracord, but if you want an actual tether for this thing, which I would highly recommend because they are not cheap and they do not float. These will not float. In fact, they will sink very quickly. But there's two drill holes here to attach something. I'm probably just going to use some paracord and then just tie it to the kayak, and it'll probably never leave my kayak. But anyway, we're gonna get out on Lake Norman today. I think it's gonna be a lot more clear today. It's going to be a little warmer. We've had some pretty warm weather this week, but next week, the week before the Hobie event, it's gonna touch 70 degrees one day. I think it's only supposed to rain maybe on Thursday or Friday, or maybe Saturday. I'm sorry, I think it's supposed to rain Saturday, the day of the event, but it's only like 40% chance, which I'm totally fine with. If it's overcast, I mean, that's even better. If there's a slight wind, you know, those fish will be pushing way up shallow. Get a spinnerbait, a chatterbait, you know, they'll be roaming because that water is probably going to heat up a good, probably close to 10 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees this week, because again, it's going to be completely warm. I mean, 60s pretty much all week. So we're going to get to that, and we're going to get out in the water. The next time you see me, I will check in with you as I'm putting the boat in. Welcome back. Here we are. Good morning.
I am at my first spot here, about to make my first cast. You never want to catch one on the first cast, as they say. Water's still a little dirty. A little dirtier than actually kind of what I expected it to be, but I'm sure you guys can't see anything right now. Sun, obviously it's daylight savings time, so daylight isn't until about 7:45. Our launch is at 7, and then we can start fishing at 7:30, so I wanted to get out here and see what it's going to be like. You know, not quite as cold this week as it was last. Fishing's been pretty good lately. Today, I am going to fish the spot that I wanted to fish last week, but got turned around on the map. That is what I am going to do today. Oops. There's one. There's one. There's a decent one. Alright. That's a nice fish. It's a nice fish on a square bill. Barely hit it. Barely hit it. Oh. Bud. Alright, so we got one on the old red crank. Try out this catch board here. Let's see what we got. Alright, 15-incher. Largemouth. So pretty much everything that I've caught back here has been largemouth in this part of the lake. And I'm thinking that's a good thing. Typically this lake is a spotted bass lake, and those spotted bass can get pretty big, but you got to fight through a ton of little 12-inchers, you know, so I'm wondering if it'd be worth it to just, you know, stay here and look for some largemouth and you know, maybe only get 5-6 bites, but you know, you're not fighting through little 12-inchers, little dinks all day long. So I don't know, just some things to think about. There's one. There's one. Good one. Good one. Yes, look at this guy. That's what you want in a kayak tournament right there, baby. I was getting some, look at the mud on his belly. No. That is a good fish. Wow. That is a long fish. Look at the size of that one. Let's get a pick on him. It's like 18 3/4. Nice fish. So we'll just keep cranking. We just gonna keep cranking. And that's what I'm gonna do pretty much all day for the tournament. Is crank, at least in the morning. I don't think I'll put this thing down. Morning of the tournament. I don't care what the water looks like. It'll be, even if, especially if the water's, you know, 52, 53 degrees, they'll be even up here thicker. Oh, rusty hook. Oh, there's one. All right. Okay. He followed it to the boat. He followed it to the boat. Look at him. He was hanging on that. I don't know what that is, but he was hanging out on 13-incher. There's one. That's a good one. I knew I was going to catch one. Holy cow. Alright, there's my QC limit. Anyway, 213s just ain't going to cut it. This guy's a little bit longer than 13, but sweet. Little 15-incher. Okay. That's a decent one, actually. Alright, so 63. Alright. That's a better one. Woo! Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Alright, so this is calling a 13-incher. 16 1/4. Nice, 16 1/4. Nice fat spot. Fish. Oh, hey, look at there. Hey, all right. Oh, came right out. That's not good. Another one. Let's see how long this one is. Just gonna see how long this guy is. He is 15 1/4. So this guy would help. He would help by about 1/4 of an inch. This guy'd help about 1/4 of an inch. Right on the driveway. That ramp. Are you kidding me? That was a giant. Oh. Dude, that was a 4 or 5 pounder. That was a 4 or 5 pounder for sure. Are you kidding me? What the heck happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't let him eat it. He had it. He had it in his mouth. I barely had him hooked. Didn't let him eat it. I just moved it too soon. Oh no. Oh, I saw him come up. I saw that fish come up to the surface with the... I moved it too soon and he just let it go. Oh, I'm so glad this isn't next week right now. Oh my God. I'd be beside myself. I don't know about this hook either. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for me today. It was a great day on Norman. Honestly, probably my best day ever on Norman. Caught him cranking, caught one on the sassy stick, and then had that. I know you couldn't see it, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it, but it was a giant. It was probably a 4 or 5 pounder. At least it had the head of a 4 or 5 pounder. I know they can be pretty skinny this time of year, so. No, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I'll be up at the top of the leaderboard on the Hobie Open and have a good finish in the QC event as well. You know, really would like to make that national championship for Hobie. That would be a huge accomplishment for me. They're coming to a home lake, don't have to travel for it, and you know, top 5 and you're in. So that's definitely what I'd be doing. So hopefully you guys have a good day, and we'll catch you guys next time. This is Graham with Hambone Fishing. See you.